So Republican strategist Karl Rove warns that Donald Trump needs to regain control of that campaign narrative, saying the former president is clearly in a subordinate role compared to Vice President Harris. Rove made the argument during an interview on Fox News over the weekend, while outlining what both Harris and Trump need over the next few weeks to bolster their campaigns. Let's take a listen.
So this is what Harris has got to do between now and the end of the month. Introduce herself. We know she's the vice president, but how does she want to frame herself for the general election? She needs to figure out how she's going to go after Trump. She's got to pick a vice president, and that vice president has got to immediately say, you know what, she demonstrated the leadership that person would be capable of being president if something bad happened. And so that makes us feel better about her leadership abilities. She's got to have a convention that unifies the Democratic Party and has a positive impact on the American voter. And then the week after, I think, is going to be absolutely critical. The Democratic convention starts on August 19th. And what that means is that they've got 1 week after that convention, 1 week and a couple of days before Labor Day. And that's going to be, I think, attitudes by Labor Day are going to be really important. So she needs to come blowing out of that convention in Chicago and showing big crowds and lots of enthusiasm. Trump, he has difficulties, too. He's got to frame Harris. He's got to find the right message to go after her, because as Lucas said, we've got 101 days as of today, and he's got to get back in control of the dialogue. He is clearly in a subordinate role here. He feels uncomfortable with it, I suspect, and he likes being in the guy who's setting the tempo of the campaign, and that's not happening. Think about this, Neil. 9 national polls since Joe Biden announced on the 19th that he's not running. If you take those 9 polls, it is Trump by 0.88. That's basically 0.9%, and that's after he gets the bump coming out of the convention that really showed a unity for the Republican ticket in the Republican Party. And so this is going to be a barn burner, and it's very much up for grabs. And the next 2 or 3 weeks are going to be critical for both camps.